What's the biggest secret I'm currently hiding? Well, it involves a calculated, long-running deception that I orchestrate several times a week, and it's one of the most satisfying things I've ever done. It's a secret that only my husband is privy to, and it centers entirely on my wonderful daughter-in-law. I now occasionally forget to hang up my phone when getting off a call with her. Then, immediately afterwards, I loudly and effusively talk to my husband about her. I gush about how lovely I think she is, how incredibly lucky we are to have her, how glad I am our son chose her, and whatever specific boost or praise I think she needs that particular day. The reason I do this is simple, yet heartbreaking. She doesn't have any family that uplifts her. Her own mother and siblings are the kind that tears her down, critiques her career, and finds fault with her every decision. Her confidence, when we met her, was fragile. My words are designed to be the antidote to that lifetime of toxicity, and I know they make her day every single time. The reason I know this works is actually because of what happened a few months ago, which started this whole operation. I once coincidentally and totally unintentionally butt dialed her immediately after a call. She stayed on the line to hear what I really thought of her, fully expecting the worst, because that's been her experience with her own family dynamic. Instead, she heard me telling my husband how impressed I was by her handling of a recent work crisis, and how she was the glue that held our son together. She heard me voice how proud I was of the woman she had become. After hearing the very kind, honest things I was saying, she broke down crying. I mean full-on snot tears, and called my son to confess what she'd overheard. My son called me later that evening, slightly confused but deeply moved, to explain the situation. He told me that my unintentional praise had been transformative. He said the emotional relief she felt after realizing her mother-in-law truly adored her, rather than judged her, was immense. It gave her a confidence boost that lasted weeks. That's when the secret mission began. I realized I had accidentally stumbled upon a therapeutic tool, a powerful form of emotional validation that she couldn't get anywhere else. So I started doing it more often. The execution is key. I wait for the perfect moment, right after she hangs up, when she might still be holding her phone or settling down. I make a pointed show of placing my phone down carelessly. Then, I launch into the conversation, ensuring my voice is loud enough to carry through the microphone. I tailor the compliments to the preceding conversation. If she talked about dinner plans, I'll tell my husband how thoughtful she is. If she mentioned a promotion, I'll talk about her unparalleled intelligence and drive. I have to be careful not to overdo it, or she might catch on. The beauty of the deception lies in its apparent incompetence. Neither she nor my son has any idea I do this on purpose, on a pre-planned schedule. They just think I'm getting old and worse at managing my technology, constantly failing to hit the end call button. They laugh about mom's tech struggles. But I know I'm not struggling. I'm executing a subtle, loving master plan. It's the greatest secret I keep. The knowledge that I am actively, strategically building up the self-worth of a wonderful woman who was trained by her own blood to expect betrayal. Every time I get off the phone and fake a careless drop, I'm providing her with a much-needed, perfectly timed dose of unconditional love. And I wouldn't trade that little white lie for anything. It truly is a lovely secret. It's amazing how much good can be done under the guise of being bad with technology.